Good morning from ABC 13. I'm Tom Cook.
And I'm Samika Knight. Here's the very latest news for you this morning. A busy morning for our ABC 13 reporters covering two breaking news stories and the bitter cold as well, all while bringing it to you on social media. We start with Jeff Ealing, who's live outside MacArthur High School with the extra steps Aldine ISD is taking to keep students safe and warm this morning. Jeff?
Good morning, and warm is the key word all across the districts. The schools, the doors opened early so kids who arrive early would not have to wait out in the cold. Cafeteria staff here at MacArthur High School showed up around 5 o'clock this morning. Typically the school would open around 5:45. About 100 kids actually get to school pretty early in the morning, and typically they'd wait outside for the doors to open, but that didn't happen today. They got to go right in. Same thing going on all across Aldine ISD. The district says that because of the cold weather, they didn't want kids to have to come out here and wait. They wanted the kids to be able to come inside and get out of the freezing temperatures. District-wide, early arriving kids went right inside to a warm building and breakfast. Aldine ISD also told parents through Twitter that the heaters in the schools were kept on overnight so the pipes would be as warm as possible for the kids. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
I'm Catherine Marchand in Northeast Houston, where a space heater caused a family's home to go up in flames. Now, everybody made it out safely, but a 2-year-old dog did not survive. The owner's parents put a space heater in the garage to keep him warm. The fire broke out around 2:30 this morning and spread through the attic of the house. The dog owner's dad tried to save him, but there was just too much smoke.
Keep your dogs safe and in a house warm, but don't use space heaters. I tell my parents all the time about space heaters. Don't use space heaters. They're just not safe.
And firefighters say you should only use a space heater if you can keep an eye on it. We're in Northeast Houston. Catherine Marchand, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
I'm Courtney Fisher, and we are reporting in Cypress this morning in the Hidden Arbor neighborhood, where a man who was cooking dinner in his kitchen in this house was shot while he was cooking. He and his wife asked their Amazon virtual assistant, Alexa, to call 911. Deputies say it didn't work, so they drove themselves to the hospital. The man expected to survive. The shooter fired from the backyard through the kitchen window, then ran off. Right now, detectives are not releasing any information about a possible motive. We'll keep you posted on whether or not they get a description of the suspect who's still out there this morning. For now, reporting from Cypress, Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Courtney. Well, as you heard there in Courtney's story, this could be a very important lesson to all families about calling 911. So, Bree, you're here with us to talk about the importance of smart speakers and knowing how to use them and what they can and can't do.
Right. Knowing what they can't do is pretty important, but most of us don't think about that. We just think Alexa does everything for me. Right. Sets a timer, checks the news, all of that good stuff. But this is important to know. Of course, it comes in handy when you need it. You don't expect any other time to even think about this. So Alexa can play, like I said, your favorite song, tell you the news. But just as we heard that couple from Cypress learn, smart speakers like Alexa cannot call 911 for you, which would be really useful if you fell and, say, couldn't reach your cell phone, or if you're giving someone CPR. So here's why Alexa can't make that emergency call. Alexa only offers one-way dialing, so you wouldn't be able to communicate with the operator. The speaker doesn't have a real-time GPS data like a smartphone, so police can't locate you from the call like a landline or your cell phone. Also, creating the ability to call 911 would require an additional monthly surcharge, which would vary by state, just not something that they figured out at this point. Now, law enforcement seems to be in favor of adding this skill, of course, if they could be able to locate you. But we did some digging just recently trying to find more about this, and we did learn that an Amazon Echo is the only smart speaker device out there that can call 911. Also, you can set up contacts in your Alexa. Now, you can add 911 or an emergency number, but here's kind of a loophole. You can use device to device. So you tell Alexa, reach Tom or Samika, tell them I need help to call 911. Well, they could make that call for you if they're able to pick up their cell phone and get that message. So that is one little loophole, but of course then you're just sort of hoping that they get the message. So that is a little bit of how Alexa can help.
All right, thank
Good
you.
advice,
Bree.
yeah.
It is great advice. All right, well, now to a reminder to stay vigilant this shopping season. Video shows a violent purse snatching there at the Galleria Mall. On October 17th, a woman took out cash from an ATM, then drove to Saks Fifth Avenue, but she didn't know a man was following her the entire time, walking behind her through the garage and then onto the escalator. And that's where he violently grabbed her purse from behind, dragging her down the escalator. That woman tried to hold on to her purse. She eventually let go. The man took off in a burgundy Buick.
Today, you'll have your chance to tell firsthand what you think about the state and its plans to take over HISD. The Texas Education Agency is discussing how it will choose a new board of managers who will take control of the district. It's a meeting tonight from 6 to 7:30 at Pershing Middle School. The TE announced the takeover last week after years of dysfunction and infighting among HISD leaders. There's an application now available if you want to become one of the new board managers. The deadline to apply is January 2nd. Today, Houston artist Gonzo247 unveils his latest mural.
Yeah, you are invited to check it out, too. The big debut will be at the corner of Houston Avenue and Spring Street. It begins at 9 this morning. The new artwork is a preview of next week's Houston Urban Experience Mural Festival. The festival starts running from November 18th through the 24th. It features over 60 local and international muralists coming together to transform Houston's cityscape from concrete to color.
That is going to be so cool.
I know, so creative.
And by then, the weather will warm up, right?
That's what we're hoping for sure. Many of us waking up to temperatures around freezing or below freezing. You'll notice that in our northern counties, a hard freeze warning is still in effect until about 8 o'clock this morning. From Houston down toward Galveston until 9 o'clock. Temperature readings this afternoon going from the 30s, upper 20s to low 30s into the 40s and 50s, closer to the coastline, right around 51 degrees. Very little sunshine for today. We've got a couple of features that are going to add up to better rain chances later on tonight into tomorrow. This disturbance out west will be tracking along the upper Texas coastline, and then this cold front into southeast Texas by tomorrow afternoon. Here is a look at the future radar loop showing that the clouds will be increasing throughout the day. The rain chances will be held off this afternoon, only a 20% chance going into 9 o'clock p.m. And then overnight we bump up those rain chances as that swath of moisture rolls in from South Texas into southeast Texas. So right now it does look like the chances for rain will be building at about 60% by 6 a.m. tomorrow. So that early morning commute could be a messy one. The evening commute is looking drier, and then sunshine returns along with those 30-degree readings Friday and Saturday morning. And then that gradual warm up should commence as we get into next week. Catherine.
Well, Alita, if you're traveling in downtown Houston, there is a major ramp closure that is going to affect drivers from now all the way until February of 2020. And that's the I-10 eastbound ramp to 59 southbound, as well as 59 northbound ramp to I-10 westbound. We've highlighted that there on the map for you. Your best alternate route is to use I-45. And don't forget, in this cold weather, make sure you're maintaining your car. That means checking on fluid levels and also the tread on your tires.
All right, and that's all the time we have for the news this morning.
Join us on ABC13.com as well as our news app for much more on the weather and the traffic.